Alrighty, welcome back everyone to another exhibition game review. Today, we're starting off with the Panthers versus Lightning. This was a very interesting game. Now today there was 6 games. Currently at the time of recording, the Vancouver and Jets game is at the start of the third period, so it's going to take a little bit of a while to get this video uploaded and done. But yeah, I do have the first 5 games done since they all have concluded. Let's get into it. So, with Florida versus Tampa Bay, very bad game for Florida. I will start off by saying that. First period, Braden Point scores a goal with Palat and Kucherov getting the assist. It was also a backhand goal. Prior to this goal, which was like not even too far in, Bobrovsky was making some okay saves, but after that he was not good at all. I don't even know why they kept him in the game, to be honest with you. And then later, with 5 seconds remaining in the first period, Braden Point scored his second goal of the game, with Shattenkirk getting the assist. Now, of course, Bobrovsky made some all right saves at the beginning, but it just was not a good period at all for the Panthers, and it would only get worse from here. In the second period, so Nikita Kucherov got a goal, with Sergachev and Point getting the assists. It was a power play goal, also a rebound. Very bad goal let in. And then, of all people to score, Luke Schenn, who played for the Flyers back in like 2011, 2012, and played horrible, scores a goal with Palat and Gord getting the assist, Palat's second assist of the game. And I do need to point out the amazing save that Vasilevsky made on Haula. Amazing. This Tampa Bay team was good all this game. I don't want to say, I'm saying the entire game. I saw nearly no flaws with this team in that game. Now, as I said in the preview a couple hours ago, I said that the Panthers, Bobrovsky is up and down when it comes to goals and stuff. So like he's either on top of his game and the Panthers can't score, or he's at the bottom of his game and the Panthers can score. This time it was at the bottom of the game and the Panthers can't score. The two bad things combined together. It was not a good game for the Panthers. Third period, let's wrap this up. Nikita Kucherov scored his second goal of the game with Point's second assist and Palat's third assist. Palat getting a lot of assists. There were some horrible turnovers by Florida, which luckily Bobrovsky saved a few of them. And then Vaz was making even more good saves. I was looking at his saves, I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Stroman. I'm not too sure, but he was skating up. Boom, Bobrovsky saved it 1-0. Whew. It was a very good game by Bobrovsky. He earned this shutout 100%. And I can't wait to see this team in the playoffs. So, final score, 5-0 Tampa Bay. Vasilevsky getting the shutout. Shout out to Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky getting the shutout. 34-26 in favor of Tampa Bay in shots. That is it for the first game. Let's get into the Colorado Avalanche versus the Minnesota Wild. Okay, now we move on to the Colorado Avalanche versus the Minnesota Wild. This was another great game, watching the highlights. Now, of course, I'm an idiot, and my Wild t-shirt is in the washing machine, so I can't get it. I do have my hat, though, so at least I'm wearing some, and I don't have Avalanche merch, so I had to wear my good old USA hockey. All right, anyways, so this was a very good game. By the goaltenders, it was a very intense and very close game. Especially in like the first period. So first period, it was back-to-back goals. Jonas Donskoy started off the scoring with Nemestikov and Johnson. It was a rebound. It was a very good goal scored. Then Matt Dumba got his first goal of the game with Stahl and Hunt. Hunt, I noticed a lot out there on the ice. It was absolute laser of a shot. Laser. It was one of the best shots and best goals by Matt Dumba I've seen in a long time. The next person to score was Nathan MacKinnon. This was probably my favorite goal the entire season for Nathan MacKinnon. Even though it was exhibition, it doesn't mean anything. Favorite goal of all time. He got a pass from, I'm pretty sure it was Makar. I don't know why I have Zadorov down here, but Makar did get a pass. But he got a pass from Makar. He came zooming in and like, and as I said, I saw Brad Hunt a lot on the ice. Brad Hunt was there with him. He shot a top corner on Stalock to get the goal. 2-1 Avalanche. Then Eric Stahl, not long after, with Susi and Parise getting the assist, tied up the game at 2-2 to end off the first period. Very good saves by both of these goaltenders. Second period, Dubnyk and Francouz came in. Gabriel Landeskog scored the tie-breaking goal, which turned the game-winning goal, with Rantanen and the assist with a power play goal. That would end off the goals. Third period, there was, of course, no goals. Very good saves by both goaltenders. It capped off an amazing game. I love watching these two teams play. It was a 3-2 win by the Colorado Avalanche. 34-29 favor the shots for Minnesota. As I said, Grubauer and Francouz were standing on their heads tonight. It was an amazing game by the two of them. Minnesota's goaltenders did play pretty well, too. There was a lot of good saves. This was a very good game. Probably my favorite one the entire exhibition. So yeah, there you go. That is it for that one. Let's get into the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Washington Capitals, which was actually the one that I streamed. So it's a few hours later. I thought I would just go to bed and then record the rest of the game reviews tomorrow. So we already have a third of them done. This will mark the halfway point. This is the Carolina Hurricanes and the Washington Capitals. A very, very good game. There was a lot of turnover. There was a lot of good goals. There was a actual controversial goal that took ref review, and you might think it's retarded, but like I see how the goal went in and all that good stuff. So like this was an RH stream. Was not as good as the Flyers Pens, but it was really good. It hit like 160 views. Meanwhile, the Flyers Pens one's almost at 400, which is all good. I guess Hurricanes Caps rivalry is not that best of a rivalry. But I think the Nashville and Dallas one will definitely be a much better one. And to be honest with you, it was kind of a low day for other streamers too. Hot Take Aki, his stream viewers were down, but like it sucks. So like, anyways, that's not the point of this. Let's get into the game review. All right, so first period, Alex Ovechkin scores his first goal with Oshie and Orlov on a power play goal. A very good goal by Ovechkin. Ovechkin would continue to play really well throughout this game. The next one was the controversial goal, was Vincent Trocheck. First goal of the season with Gardner getting the assist. Now this was controversial because the puck went through the goaltender's legs and stuck out there like right near the post. I think it might have been Hathaway that skated in, pushed the net up. But before that, before that, Trocheck shot the puck into the. But like right after that, Trocheck shot the puck into the net. They thought it was a goal. The rest reviewed it. At first, I thought it was goaltender interference, but they're like, no. Even the comments were like, you idiot. And then like I was thinking to myself, well he moved the net, so that means it should be a whistle. But then when I looked at it more closely, I realized that he moved the net on purpose and not by accident. So like that automatically in the NHL rules that automatically confronts to a goal. So it was already confirmed a goal and it was tied 1-1. The next goal was probably one of the best goals I've seen by the Capitals the entire year. It was Evgeny Kuznetsov of Ovechkin and Orlov's second assist. It was awesome. It was a tic-tac-toe. Bam. It was like pass, goal. I love those kind of goals. They're awesome. You can't even keep track of the puck. They're just going around. Bam, goal. It was awesome. I loved watching that. And I concluded the first period with the Capitals up 2-1. It was a pretty fun period. Second period, Alex Ovechkin with his second goal of the game with Wilson and Jensen getting the assist. As I said, Ovechkin played really well. And then it was just like back and forth. Like there was a point like it took like Washington. Carolina was just on Washington in the end of the second, beginning of the third. Like they were on them. They were playing the best defense I've ever seen Carolina play since David Ayers. So like the Capitals didn't have a single shot at all. The Hurricanes were shutting them down for the first like 10 minutes. And then, well, that's in the third period. And then in the third period, Tuomo Teravainen gets his first goal with Aho and Williams and its power play goal. One thing I noticed was Washington got there was a lot of penalties in this game for both sides. So like there was a lot of power plays I remember a lot of power plays for the Hurricane. It was like a lot of power plays at the beginning for the Capitals, and then towards the end it was all Hurricane power plays. So yeah, you could tell these guys were drawing penalties. They were ready to go. Unfortunately, the Hurricanes could not tie it up, and it was a 3-2 win in favor of the Washington Capitals. The shots were 27-25 in favor of Carolina. Like I said, Carolina was on to Washington. They were not stopping at all. It was a pretty fun game. I loved watching this game. So yeah, the next one is St. Louis and Chicago. Let's get into it. Alright, now that we are moving on in the game reviews for today, we have the St. Louis Blues and the Chicago Blackhawks. A very interesting game. Of course, this rivalry goes back to a long time ago, 1967. It is a very fierce rivalry, and this game showed that. First period, there was no goals at all. No goals in the first period. But the goaltenders did make some pretty good saves. I saw Bennington make some stellar saves, as well as Crawford. So, very good goaltending so far. Second period, Brandon Saad. This was a really good... The line of Saad, Tays, and I think the line of Saad, Tays, and Kubalik is the best line. Was one of the best lines. So Tays set up Brandon Saad backdoor, and he put the puck into the net. Kubalik passed it to Tays, so that's an assist for him. And then Dylan Strome, he got his goal with Kane getting the assist. It was centered from him. Very good goal. Very good goal scored by the Chicago rookie, who's unsure if he will even be playing for this team next season. Yes, he is a free agent, so you never know what can happen. The third period, Dominic Kubalik was all a Kubalik period. Kubalik scored his first goal with Doc and Kane getting the assist. It was a tic-tac-toe pass goal, and it was a power play goal as well. So there you go. The other goal that Dominic Kubalik scored was also a power play goal. It was his second of the game, with Tays and Doc getting their second assist. I noticed a lot of Tays on the ice. Tays was playing really well. Tays was setting up passes, bam, goal, bam, goal, bam, goal. Made me think that, maybe this guy can be a key part in heading into the playoffs. And I also think that Dominic Kubalik would be like that too. Kubalik, yes, he's in the Calder Trophy nominees. People argue that he's not good enough for he stands no match against Hughes Makar. I think in a few years this guy will likely be better than them. Maybe better than them. That's kind of a hot take, and people might disagree with me in the comments. But that is a very, very, but it is very good. But I think he's going to be very good in the near future. He's already good right now, so I have to give him that. The final score was 4-0 in favor of Chicago. Crawford and I can't remember who the backup goaltender for Chicago is. Allen and Bennington didn't play. Bennington played all right. Allen didn't play well. But anyways, with that, that's another game in the books. 23-21 in favor of Chicago. That is the fourth game. The next one is the Battle of New York with the New York Islanders and the New York Rangers. In all of the games that were made, I projected that I got almost all the games right with predictions, except for this one. Nearly had a perfect record with the teams that I predicted to win. I got them all right, except for St. Louis and Chicago. I kind of picked both teams. So, I would have got 100% either way. But, this game, I only lost the prediction by one goal, which was kind of annoying. So, first period, it was, and I can't say this, it was a very good game by the Rangers. The Rangers were the team that I was rooting for heading into this game. All due respect to Islanders fans, but, the Rangers were absolutely outplaying the Islanders. And even some fellow Islanders fans on our Discord, Barzy and that one Italian twat, they were saying that the Rangers were totally outplaying the Islanders, and I agree. I remember I look at watching the highlights, they were totally outplaying them. So, first period there was no goals, but there was great saves by both teams. Varlamov and Greiss kept the Islanders into this game. I will say that first off. There is no way the Islanders would have won this game if it weren't for Varlamov and Greiss. And not even Greiss. Varlamov. Varlamov played incredible this game in the amount of time he played. So I got to give him props for that. That's it for the second period. Anthony Beauvillier got the Islanders on the board with Green and Dobson. It was a short side 2-on-1 goal. And Varlamov absolutely dominated. He made the cool scissor save. That was amazing. I love those kind of saves. That's the kind of hockey I want. It's awesome to see incredible saves where the goalies are sprawling back to the other side of the net and they make the save successfully. That is my type of goals, which means the flurry save was my type of save. Anyways, it was just an awesome game by Varlamov. And then Grice came in the third period and held the lead pretty well. Devin Tays in the third period with Brassard and Johnson getting the assist. It was a very good goal by Tays. Grice was keeping the team in this also. It was already 2-0. You think that it would be over, but it wasn't. Philip Chatel with Foss and Smith getting the assist. It put the Rangers only one away. Grice and the Islanders defense held the lead down. They did not let the Rangers get not much chances at all in that third period after that goal. And they pulled out the win. So, it was a final score of 2-1 win for the New York Islanders. A 27-22 shots in favor of the New York Rangers. As I said, the Rangers absolutely outplayed the Islanders, and everyone agrees with that, whether you're an Isles fan or not. So, there you go. That is it for the fifth game of our exhibitions. The last one is the Vancouver Canucks and the Winnipeg Jets. Let's get into it. Moving on to our last game of the exhibition games for last night. I have the hiccups. Sorry if I hiccup during this, as I just did. We have the Vancouver Canucks and the Connor Hellebucks. I'm sorry. Winnipeg Jets. Hellebuck might as well have been the only player there. Hellebuck, I'm watching the highlights. I didn't watch the entire game. I watched snippets of it. Oh my God, Hellebuck. Save after save after save after save. Only let in one goal. It was an amazing game by Connor Hellebuck. Probably one of the best I've ever seen him play. To be honest with you. So first period, Tucker Pullman gets his first goal. First time I've ever seen him score. With Wheeler and Bellew getting the assist, it was a slap shot. And at the first period, I wrote down Hellebuck is looking sharp. The second period, Nikolai Ehlers with Line and Morrissey. It was a rebound, a very good rebound by Ehlers. Line shot it, Markstrom saved it. It went right into Ehlers' stick, and then he fired right into the net. Very good goal by Nikolai Ehlers. Then Dmitry Kulikov, Roslovic, and Kopp getting the assists. It was a 5-hole goal. Hellebuck again making even better saves. But I do think that, if I'm not mistaken, I do think that the third period was the best period for him. And that was even the period that he let in a goal, too. So, that usually brings down your period. It's not that good of a period. But, he let in a goal, yet he still played amazing. He stopped 37 shots. He had some unbelievable. And, they weren't just, basic saves like some other goaltenders were making these past games we reviewed, but, they were incredible. You can't deny that. These games were incredible. And I was talking with a friend, Egghead Hockey, on a Discord call after the game. And I said, if they brought in Appleton, I don't know if that's Biedetto, the Jets' backup goaltender. The Jets' backup goaltender, this game would have ended up a lot differently. If they brought him in halfway through, this would have been a lot differently. Thankfully, they didn't, though, and we move on. Third period, Antoine Russell with Gaudette. The puck just slid through Hellebuck's legs. There were so many Canucks on him, there's really nothing you could do about it. No matter how good you are, you can't really stop that well. So yeah, well, it was only one goal, though, and the Jets will make up for it. Blake Wheeler got an empty netter with Scheifele and Connor getting the assist. Empty netter, and it capped off an awesome game by the Winnipeg Jets. It was 4-1 Winnipeg. The shots were 38-34 in favor of Vancouver. I have Connor Hellebuck all 3 stars because he was the best player in that entire team, and probably the best goaltender in this probably the best goaltender of all goaltenders in this game. It was him and Vasilevsky that were just stopping everyone. So yeah, that concludes July 29th game reviews. It was 6 games. I hope you guys enjoyed. Do make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button. I was trying to get to 300. Sorry, not 300. Not 300 anymore. 400 by the end of the year. I know we can do it. We're already only 80. We're almost 90 away already. There's the hiccups. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.